back to the madness. This is the Flosstube. Okay, so we got lots to show, so let's get to it. So here's the first one. This is what it's going to look like. Now I'm trying something new. I'm going to show you my starting point and where I'm at now. So show it at the same time, Johnny. So you can come up more. You're not.
There we go.
There you go.
I can see what I'm doing.
So that was my starting point, and that's where I ended. I can't believe that I got to the reindeer. I did 419 stitches on this. I am 7.65% done. I have a little over 7,000 stitches. So no, you got to put it back in the bag. I don't know what you're trying to do.
I don't know.
We're not going to be making big piles over there. Okay, the next one, while you're putting that one away, I'll get this one up. I need my glasses, though.
Are you fine?
No, because yours hurt my nose. So, do you want me to take the heart cards out?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Yeah, I don't like the heart cards coming out because it's taking too long to put everything away.
Okay.
Here was my starting point. So, really, what I worked on was this. That's what you're seeing in the hoop. Once I got the hoop, that was my starting, and that's what I did. And I did 226 stitches. I'm at 17.7%, and I have just over 2,000 stitches left to go. And those were temperature stitches, which next week I'll have it figured out better, where I'm going to show you all the temperature stitches, and then the Monopoly stitches, and then new starts. I'll break it down. But this was Monopoly, and no, this was not Monopoly. This was I was going to do the Advent, how do you say it? Advent calendar. So this is what it's going to look like. So I can't find it. There it is. This was my starting point. And that's how much I got done. And I really need to flip this over so I could talk. I did, a measly 105 stitches in it. So now I'm at, no, I did more than that. I did 300 stitches. I'm at 15.10%. So, yeah, I did all of this. And then some up here. I was going to do the Advent calendar and had the 3 pieces. Well, then I was like, well, the 3 pieces aren't, you can start putting this away, aren't part of Christmas. So I was like, really don't want to work on anything but Christmas right now, except for the Monopoly stuff. And then, the first day was, I don't remember how many stitches, but it was in the, I think it was 200 in the, at the railroad. And the next one was, I don't know in what. It was 150 stitches, I think. Oh, no, it was watch a movie. I don't watch movies. So, do you need help?
There we go.
You're making me very nervous. Give me, no, you. So, I was like, not going to do that one. Then the next day was 150 stitches. Next time we won't take that out. We'll just show it since it's a clear. Next was 150 stitches. I don't do 150 stitches because I play games. And I wasn't going to do more stitches because with the temperature and all that, I was like, no. So I stopped that. I did it only once. I'm feeling very froggy. Okay, so I'm not taking the card out. It's making it too much of a hassle. So, this is what it's going to look like. And this was my starting. Okay, I thought you had it backwards. I'm like, and that's how much I got done. I put in 105 stitches into it. And this is temperature stitching. I'm at 14 points. I know, I'm off today. 14.42, and there's a little over 2,000 stitches to go. So anyways, I was just feeling overwhelmed, and it wasn't Christmas, so I just said, nope, I'm not doing it. So, I'll talk in a minute about what other things I have changed. Okay, this is Christmas birds. So this is what it's going to look like. This is the, nope, we're not doing that, Christmas birds. This is what it's going to look like. And that's what I did. And I put in 216 stitches. So now I'm at 7.1% and I have just over 10,000 stitches left to do. But this one is so much fun, I didn't want to put it down. And I couldn't keep stitching on it because, well, I'll just talk about it right now. I decided that I'm not going to do the high and the low in the same week. So this week I really focused on the high. I did some lows, and I'll tell you which ones were high, which ones were low. See, it'll be better too once I break it up, because then I could say I was supposed to do that many stitches on that, and if it was high or low. So this week when I do stitching for the temperatures, I'll be doing the lows. Stitching on 20 different, and see, maybe this might change. I'm just playing with December because you'll see I have haul today. Becca Thursday took me to Hobby Lobby and let me spend my Christmas money there. And then when I got home, she's like, you can just have it now. I was like, okay. And John took me today to Hobby Lobby and spent my Christmas money. Do I get to have it today?
Yeah.
And I get to have it today. He's already gotten his Christmas presents for me. This year, we're not doing Christmas traditional. Basically, I think we're just going to have
dinner and chill out.
Well, Becca's presents to us to open and our presents to her to open. But me and John already gave each other our Christmas presents. And we're just going to have a relaxing, I'm going to be stitching and stitching and stitching. So that's my plans. But anyways, Johnny, here, I'll show you one part. And Becca did too, but I've already used a lot of the hoops that she bought. I bought all of the hoops that Hobby Lobby had. These are my favorite. These are 8 inches and then 7 inches. I don't like anything smaller than 7 inches. So I'm going to have all of my temperature stitches already in the hoop so I can just pull it. I spent a lot of time putting in hoop and taking out of hoops to do this temperature stitching. And I felt like I could have done so much more if I was prepared. So, I'm going to get prepared. And I'm hoping, next week to go to Hobby Lobby and see if they have any more hoops and get another bunch of hoops. Okay, so next was Christmas Manor. This was temperature sticking. Oh, look at that. I forgot. I put it on the bag. So this was the low and it was 5. But I can't tell you. Well, I could tell you. I just have to flip it. So I needed to do 200 stitches. And I did 200 stitches. And what is this? Manor?
Yeah.
Where is it? Let me see it again.
Christmas Manor.
No, that one. Okay. I needed to see that. Okay, so this was my starting point. Now I hold it back up. And that's where I'm at. I can't see, though. You got to move it real fast so I can see. Okay, now put it in to see where it is. And if you're... Can you see if you're covering the tablet?
Oh, yeah, I am. There you go.
So you're not supposed to cover the tablets. My God. Today is not a good day. So can I have the thing? You're taking too much shit. I'm at 8.9%. And I have a little over 1,000. Did I already say that? I don't even know anymore. I'm frustrated. Okay. So next is Christmas Celebration. It was a new start, so there is no picture. So I don't know if I can get this off. Is it going to come off? There you go. So it's low and it's the number 9. Can't get it out of the bag. This is what it's going to look like. Go ahead, bring it up. John. And this is... You're not putting it up, so... I did 200... That's 200 stitches? It looks like a hell of a lot more. But that's 200 stitches. And I didn't write the percent that I'm at. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, next... Let me tell you. So... When me and Becca went to Hobby Lobby, I brought this hoop because this is a size 7 hoop, but I didn't know what size it was. So I brought this to find out what size hoop this is because I like this one for, you know, this size project. This is what it's going to look like. And... here is my starting point. And I put in, I don't trust that. I put 110 stitches in. So I'm at 11.55% and I have a little over 5,000 to do. But the thing with this, you know, on Sundays, I put all of these in order and I couldn't find Old Christmas Tree. Looked on the kitchen table. Couldn't find no Christmas tree. Looked in my area, no. Looked back there, looked through all the different bins because, you know, I have them separated fall, winter, spring, summer. Then I have every day. Then I have temperature. So I'm searching everywhere. Can't find it. I had to go pick up Becca from work, and I'm sitting in Walmart's parking lot, and I'm like, the cross-stitch bag. Because I took it to Hobby Lobby to be able to figure out what size that was. And it was so funny. It's like I got a picture of it just being in the cross-stitch bag. It was very weird. It was very freaky if you want to really know the thing. So this is high number 2. My pitiful, here, this is what it's going to look like. While you're taking that out, remember Johnny teasing me on my pitiful starting point? I'm trying to get the glare out. Well, I got a pitiful 105 stitches in it.
Pitiful.
It is so
pitiful.
It's so pitiful. But the thing is, so this is Friday, and I'm freaking out because I didn't get my stitching done. And I was so far behind on my temperature stitching. It was just like, I don't know. I was like freaking out. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4 things I stitched on Friday. This is after work Friday. So it didn't get much love. But I promise the next time it gets called, I am going to put in at least 200 stitches. Just so you'll be happy. So he won't be pitiful. If I put 200 stitches, he won't be pitiful anymore, right? Listen.
3.
How many stitches does it need to be finished?
All of them.
1,569. So if I put 200 stitches in there, he's going to be happy. Okay, so. I'm going to beat you. So this is what it's going to look like. Here is my starting point. So I put in 149 stitches. And I mean, it's so adorable. It is adorable. And I was sitting there and I'm like looking at the pattern. And I noticed there's all this lace here. And I'm like, I already know from that other pattern, I don't remember which pattern it was, that because I'm using the blue as the white. And I was like, I know I don't like the blue as lace. I like it as snowflakes. And I really didn't like it for the heart. So I decided that I'm going to restart this one. Because I really do love the piece. And I'm going to restart it on milk chocolate. Once it comes in. It's not here yet. So if this number, this is a high 3. So we don't have to worry about it until next week's Flosstube. Then I'll know if I have to stitch on it. Oh no, I wasn't going to do that. I'm pretty sure. Let's just look right now. I think I was going to put it on toast. Will it fit on toast? Can you kind of help me? Yep, it fits. Oh my God, look at this. It is absolutely perfect. So I'm using... I just have to take in the back and serge it. Not serge it. This week. That's another reason I didn't get a lot of stitching done. I learned how to do a zigzag stitch so it won't fray. I was learning a lot of things on my sewing machine. Or I should say Becca's sewing machine. Oh, here, put this in there so I know. Just throw this in. So I got to write in all that crap. Okay. So that was that. So then it's basically every other Saturday. I don't know what days. I think it's the first and the third Saturday of the month. The girls do Rosie. Well, me and Teresa don't have a Rosie. So we decided when they're doing Rosie, then I'm going to work on Gen 1. So here's what it's going to look like all done. That's upside down, so that didn't help you. Stop, not right now. I am about right here. All of this is done. So maybe I am more than halfway done. But I'm Pattern Keeper. It says I'm only 55.13% done. But I feel like that's more than halfway. So anyways, now we can do it. Here is my starting points. Something just fell. And that's what I did. And I put in 202 stitches. So maybe I need to go like this. That would be better. Bring it back up, Johnny. I need to pinch it to show you guys. You got to go up towards the camera, babe.
When I do that, it cuts the tablet out.
Well, this is more important to see, so they like to see the stitching a little closer. Okay, so that was that. And then they fell. Oh, I know what fell. The remote control fell. Gonna need that in a second. So then we have there we go, that's better. This is what it's going to look like. And this was my starting point. So I did 208 stitches. I'm at 31.85%. And I have just a little over 3,000 stitches to do. So very happy about that. That one should go in good. Was it hard to get out?
Mm-mm.
Okay, if you have trouble, I'll get it in. It's because it's getting caught on that. There you go. Okay. So the next one. The next one was, I don't know what I was thinking. So this is what it's going to look like, okay? So the whole border is white and red. It's a candy cane, right? Why was I trying to put it on white? I got maybe 4 slashes in it. And I'm sitting there talking to the girls and I'm like, looking at it and I'm like, those are white stitches. And Tracy goes, or yeah? And I was like, why am I doing it on white? And I swear to God, Danielle almost spit out her coffee. Because I did it right then and she's laughing so hard. Like, I'm a dumbass. I'm going to something else. I'll restart it on something. which I'm going to restart it on milk chocolate. I got to wait for it to come in. So, I'll just throw it over there. So then I'm like, okay, I'm going to, I don't need to show this one. So, remember this Hello Spring? Oh yeah, that one was, Hello Fall was Becca's Monopoly stitching. And then Johnny's Monopoly stitching was the Hello Spring. And remember, I started it on the yellow, but you couldn't see the white, and I was very disappointed. So I restarted it. Look how gorgeous it is. I'm loving it. I don't like how it's showing in the camera, but isn't that hello, like, beautiful? Mm-hmm. In the camera, it doesn't look beautiful whatsoever. So, oh, now it's kind of looking better. But you can see the daisy, which I'm so happy about. So, my restart, I did 408 stitches in it. I didn't want to put it down. But I knew that I still had to do Johnny's Monopoly. Now, this is Sunday that we're talking about. So, Johnny rolled the turtles. Okay, so there's my starting point. This is what it's supposed to look like. Let me move Squirtle. Squirtle the turtle, you know? Mm-hmm. And this is how much I got done. And I put in 201 stitches. Yeah, 201 stitches. And then I had to go to bed. But I got all this put in. And then that's the beginning of the head. So it would be, can you hold this? It'd be this turtle right here that I'm starting on. So I was super excited about that I got to work on the turtles. Okay, so there's all that. Put that all away, please, and thank you, my love. My love. Okay, so. Oh, I need to get the thing because now we need to roll for Monopoly. Ah, it's on the floor. Now the week of December 9th.
8 again. Three broomsticks. Tonight we ride.
Tonight we ride.
That one was a complete guess until I looked at it too.
Mm-hmm.
15. Oh, 13, 14. 15.
Oh, which one is it? Oh, no, it's hot air balloons, isn't it? No, it's
Train of Dreams.
Train of Dreams.
Fitting that the train landed on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys.
For the person who loves trains.
Yes. The dice. Okay. Something fun. Something fun.
9.
9. Forbidden Forest. Midnight Brew.
What is it?
Midnight Brew.
Midnight Brew. Okay. So now. Okay. So you just saw the Monopoly. So. First, Becca was Tonight We Ride. And this is where I'm at. So I'm going to work more in this area. I want to, here, you hold that up. I want to work in the moon and get the moon filled in. I got the witch is done. I just have to fill in the moon. And then, you know, John, of course, he had to roll you can tell I haven't worked on this at all this year because it's still in the plastic bag. he rolled the Train of Dreams. No, it was, I worked on it, the last time I worked on this was March 7th. So, and this is where I'm at. This one, I just pick a color here and then I work it all the way through. That's how I work this one. And then I rolled Midnight Brew. This is what it's going to look like. And that's where I'm at. So, yeah. This top corner right here. I think, wasn't I just getting into the owl?
I think so.
No. So you hold it up. So right above the owl's head is this, or beside it, that's where I'm at. So I'm going to be soon, but you know, I'm going to have to go this way and then down. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where I go with that. Okay, so now the temperatures. These are all the low. So I have to do 100 on this. And remember, I'm working on this one and it's a new start. Then I have to do 100 on this one. I'm going to try to, so you can read what number it was. It was L0. And this is a new start. Then
it's L10. You said L0.
It's L0. Oh, whatever. It's the 0. I don't know why I put the 1 there because it's the 0. Oh my God. Then we have L5. I have to do 200 stitches on this one. And I just showed you, so I'm not going to take it out of the bag. This is the manner. And then I have to do 100 stitches in this one. Now, I made a decision. I'm going to restart this on Hobby Lobby's Vintage Blue. And I will show you in the next week's what I plan on doing. Because I need to play around and see if it's going to work. So I'm not going to say it right now because if it doesn't work, then I'm not going to do it. And then I need to do 100 stitches in the bird. You just saw the bird, so I'm not going to get it back out. So, if I get all those done, then I picked 2 of the high numbers, and these both need 200 stitches on it. So, this would be a new start. And then this needs 200 stitches. And this is where I'm at. No use taking it out of the bag when you can see through the bag. So, I'm really hoping to work on these. And then, of course, today is Mill Hill. I made a decision with the cruise ship. It's still going to be Cruise Ship Tuesday, but instead of having to do 500 stitches on it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that one in my room, and each night before I go to bed, it's going to be like Sammy J had, since the beginning, I think she had her daily 100. Jen, the caffeinated stitcher, calls it her focus piece where she does 100 each day. So I want to bare minimum put 3,000, well, depending on what it is. I guess, except for February, it will get at least 3,000 stitches in it a month. And then the months that it has 31, then, 3,100. But I am going to work on it on Tuesdays at night with the ladies. But I'm not going to have that pressure. So if I only get 100, I won't feel bad because that's my 100 that I need to put in it. Mm-hmm. But if I get anything else, it's bonus. So having that on the calendar and not being able to work on anything else except for the cruise ship was making me a little batty. Okay, so then we have new starts that we're starting this week. So I cannot wait to start this because remember we bought the fancy floss from Forest. We are starting the pumpkin Quaker. Cannot wait. And then we are starting Home from the Holidays. And I'm going to use Spa from Hobby Lobby. And then we are starting the frosted drinks, and I'm using Vintage Taupe for that one. I'm telling you, I love these Hobby Lobby fabrics.
Cheap.
Oh, it's $3.99. They're 11 by 18. Most all of Shannon Christine's fit on this. All my walking gnomes fit on these. So I decided next year I know at least one big project I'm starting, but I don't plan on starting a whole bunch. I'm not saying no new starts because I cannot commit to that. But I'm saying fewer new starts. So all the ones that I showed you, and I didn't even show you all of them because I have more in the back that are going to be started. This is all the fabrics I got from Becca, along with 3 silvers. And see, these are 14 by 18 inches. She got me 3 silver, 3 toast. There was something else. I can't remember what it was. So I got Spa. I think there was 3 of them. And then there was 3 of, I bought all that they had. And a lot of times it was all they had on the shelf was 3. I think they only put out 3 at a time. 3 vintage blue. Then I got lucky and they had 4 of the Yorkshire gray and then 2 of the oatmeal. And then she bought me, I don't remember how many hoops. It was basically what John bought me is what she bought me. And then with Johnny, we went to a different not Home Depot, Hobby Lobby. So, oh yeah, I got 2 of these. These are the oatmeal from Becca, but I already put them in projects. So I got 2, this is Johnny, 2 oatmeals, 2 toasts, and 3 silver. And then, oh, and Becca, too, bought me, I want to say it was probably about 100 skeins of floss. What I did is I went through my box, got all those numbers, then I took those numbers and went into my backup stash in the back room, and thank God Johnny helped me with that. If I didn't have a skein in there, then we bought 2. So the list wasn't as long as I thought it was, but I want to say it was probably about 100 DMC. So then Johnny got me 3 spa, 2 vintage blue. No, 3 vintage blue. Because I just put from yours into there. Then 2 oatmeal. And 3 vintage taupe. So, and I decided, basically, if I'm going to start something, it really needs to be able to fit on one of these, or I'm not starting it unless it's something that I just absolutely fall in love with. Mm-hmm. And then, because my stash of fabric that back there is quite low. So that's why I kind of don't want to start many things. Mm-hmm. Because if I can't fit on here, then that means I have to order from 123 Stitch. I don't have a local an LNS needle shop, right? I don't know, whatever. I don't have a local one. So where I can get fabric is either Michael's and Joann's have that Charles Crafts. But I don't know. I just don't really care for those. I love the Hobby Lobby fabric. So that's my plans. So I can start this many things next year. That's still a freaking lot. Mm-hmm. But I like my options. And I like having fabric. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's everything, right? That's all my plans. Yeah, I told you about the cruise ship. And I told you about every other week it's going to be highs, lows, highs, lows. Because I was going to just stop doing the lows. But I like that I'm working on, because I don't know if I explained this right. I think I was too fast in explaining. My temperature stitching is only the stitching of the season. Now, the winter season is different because you have you have Christmas for December, so that's what I'm only going to stitch on. And then this year we're doing Shannon Christine, so next month all my temperature will just be Shannon Christine, and then February, then I can work on all the winter stuff that I didn't get touched. So that's 20 projects of each thing. So in the spring, it's 10 and 10. If I took away the lows, then I would only be working on 10 different ones. And I like to have the 20 to actually be working on it. Then spring, I'm only going to be able to pick 20 projects, and hopefully we'll start seeing more finishes, because there's going to be 3 months in the spring. Well, there's 3 months for each season. So that's why I'm keeping the high and the low. Did it make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I know this was messed up. I'm off today. Today was crazy at work. And I got to figure out tell me if you like seeing the start pictures. It's just way too much work for me to edit the pictures and do that. I work a full-time job. If you want them edited in there, then you'll never see a floss tube, because I'll just keep putting it off to do that because I hate doing it. So tell me if you like the tablet or if you don't like the tablet. If one person says, I like the tablet, it's staying in. Because I know people do like it, to see it. But if it was a hot mess, then I won't keep it in. So let me know in the comments. And so I've noticed that if you notice in my comments, my friends put the 3 hearts, or right now I'm doing Christmas trees. Whenever I watch someone's video, I put in, I'm starting to do this, put in 3 emojis of the same. You can put 3 different emojis. But I found, in my case, since my friends started doing the emojis as comments, I'm getting, recommended more. Because it looks like I have more content on my channel. So if you wouldn't mind just throwing 3 emojis down there, like it could be hearts, Christmas trees, it could be whatever the hell you want. Just so I can get a little bit more, and I hate asking for subscribe and comments and all that crap, but I'd like to grow my channel. It's been 5 years and I'm at a standstill. So if you could just like the channel, that would help too. Yeah, so, but I noticed a big difference since people are doing that my subscribers are going up and I'm being recommended more. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm starting to do it on other people's videos too. So if you see my 3 emojis, that's why, because I feel like it's, oh yeah, and Johnny got me these too for my planner. It's vintage floral. So, okay guys, I'm gonna stop. I'll get off of here. Hope you all had a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.